The Gen Z problem. The language of groups that we've long tracked, because our analysts are in their groups. And so we really have the Gen Z problem.
Little Mary Phagan, she left her home one day. She went to the pencil factory to get her little pay. She left her home at 11. She kissed her mother goodbye. Not one time did the poor child think that she was going to die. Leo Frank, he met her with a brutish heart, we know. He smiled and said, little Mary, you won't go home no more. Sneaked along behind her till she reached the metal room. He laughed and said, little Mary, you have met your fatal doom.
You need to destroy their offspring to prevent them from creating more offspring. They're targeting and bombing homes, knowing who and how many children were actually inside.
Leo Frank, she pled. He'd taken a stick from the trash pile and struck her across the head. Tears flowed down her rosy cheeks while the blood flows down her back. Remembered telling her mother what time she would be back. You killed little Mary Phagan, it was on one holiday. Called for old Jim Conley to carry her body away. He'd taken her to the basement, she was bound both hand and feet. Down in the basement, little Mary, she did sleep.
There's no permission from the Torah to have any mercy whatsoever.
Not on children, not on women, not on anybody.
Right here that Hashem say, do not have mercy on the children. Kill all their children also.
Lee was the watchman who went to wind his key. Down in the basement, little Mary he did see. Went in and called the officers whose names I do not know. Come to the pencil factory, said Newt Lee, you must go. Come all you jolly people, wherever you may be. Suppose little Mary Phagan belonged to you or me. Now little Mary's mother, she weeps and mourns all day, praying to meet little Mary in a better world someday.
Maybe I killed a girl, she was 12, but I'm looking for a baby.
Now little Mary's in heaven, Leo Frank's in jail, waiting for the day to come when he can tell his tale. Frank will be astonished when the angels come to say, you killed little Mary Phagan, it was on one holiday. Judge, he passed the sentence, and then he reared back. If he hang Leo Frank, it won't bring Mary back. Frank, he's got little children, and they will want for bread. Look up at their papa's picture, say now my papa's dead. Judge, he passed the sentence, he reared back in his chair. He will hang Leo Frank and give Conley a year. Next time
the
he
child
passed
was
the
offered up
sentence,
as sacrifice
you
for
bet
redemption
he
for
passed
those
it well.
performing the gang rape.
Solicitor H.M. sent Leo Frank to hell.
We opened a center in Silicon Valley back in 2017. And the woman who runs it, she's an ex-Facebook executive. I have software engineers and data scientists working at ADL. We're monitoring all this stuff, and we're working with all the platforms, by the way, Google and YouTube and Meta and Twitter and Reddit and Steam and Amazon, all these companies. From like Apple to Zoom, we work with all of them, okay? That's relevant because we've been working with Twitter now since it was founded. We worked with the old regime, working with the new regime. Like, I'm talking to Elon, and we're trying to work with it.
It's an extensive family tree, and they keep track of who's been involved and who hasn't been involved. And it's gone back to, like, 1700.
Does everyone else think it's a nice Jewish family? From the outside, you appear to be a nice Jewish girl. From the outside, you appear to be a nice Jewish girl.
Definitely.
And you all are worshiping the devil inside the home?
Right. There's other Jewish families across the country. There's other Jewish families across the country, not just my own family.
Really? And so who knows about it? Not the people now.
I talked to police detectives in the Chicago area, and several of my friends know.
Did you just think it was normal?
But yes, I mean, if you grow up with something, you think it's normal. I always thought.
So what kinds of things? You don't have to give us the gory details. What kinds of things were on in the family?
Well, there would be rituals in which babies would be sacrificed, and we'd have to,
babies.
There were people who bred babies in their family. No one would know about it.
You witnessed the sacrifice?
Right. When I was very young, I was forced to participate in that, in which I had to sacrifice an infant.
And the purpose of sacrifice is what? Is to bring you what? What are you sacrificing for?
For power.
Power. And so, were you ever used? Were you ever used yourself?
I was molested. I was raped several times.
What's your mother doing?
Her family was extremely involved. She brought me to it. Both of my parents brought me to it.
And where is she now?
She's lives in the Chicago metropolitan area. She's on the Human Relations Commission of the town that she lives in, and she's an outstanding citizen. Nobody would suspect her.
Were you raised with a sense of right and wrong?
Yes. I mean, it's like I had both. I mean, the outside world, everything we did was proper and right, and then there was a night that things changed. That things just got turned around. What was wrong was right, and what was right was wrong.
I don't know. It was just evil. The things you did.
Right. Well, I said it was evil, and they said it was good. There's a book that I had just come across called Lilith Cave, which is a book of Jewish mysticism and supernatural, and there's a lot in that book that relates to what I, endured when I was a child. There's other Jewish families across the country.
Or in the station in Washington, you say, tell the guys at B'nai B'rith to label him.
You say, tell the guys at B'nai B'rith to label him.
To label him. And of course the campaign starts, and before you know it, the guy's labeled. And he's an anti-Semite. Because that's what we say he is.